Most people try to change their money by fixing budgets, cutting coffee, and tracking every dollar. And after 6 months, nothing changes. If you really want to know how to get rich, it doesn't start with rules. It starts with control. This is the part of personal finance that decides whether financial freedom is possible and whether you actually build wealth or stay stuck. So let's start with the real first step. Fix your cash flow, not your budget. If fixing your budget actually worked, most people would already be rich. But they're not. And that's because budgets don't change your money life. Cash flow does. Most personal finance advice starts with budgets. Track every dollar. Cut expenses. Be disciplined. Sounds smart, right? Still doesn't work for most people. Here's why. A budget tells you where money went. Cash flow decides where money goes. If you want to learn how to get rich, or at least stop feeling stuck, this difference matters. Cash flow is simple. How much money comes in? How much goes out? When it moves? That timing part is huge. Let me show you with a simple example. Two people both make $3,000 a month. Person A budgets perfectly, but bills hit randomly. They spend first, then save what's left. There's never anything left. Person B sets up cash flow first. Money comes in. Bills get paid immediately. Savings move automatically. Spending money comes last. Same income, very different stress level. Who's closer to financial freedom? Yes, person B. This is the foundation of how to build wealth. Budgets rely on willpower. Cash flow relies on systems. And systems beat motivation every time. Think of money like water. A budget tells you where the water spilled. Cash flow is designing the pipes. This is one of the most important money skills you can learn. And here's the part no get rich quick or get rich fast video tells you. If money feels chaotic now, more money won't fix it. It just makes the chaos bigger. That's why how to get rich fast always starts with control. When your cash flow is clean, you know what's safe to spend. You know what can be invested. You stop making emotional decisions. Clarity creates confidence. And confidence leads to better moves. So before chasing side hustles, investing tips, or how to get rich quick tricks, fix your cash flow first. Once money stops leaking, growth becomes possible. And that's when the next step actually works. Because after control, you need expansion. Which brings us to the second point. Increase income before you try to save. Most people think saving money is the fastest way to get rich. But here's the truth. Cutting expenses alone won't get you to financial freedom. If you really want to build wealth, the first move is increasing income, not squeezing pennies. Here's the problem with most personal finance advice. It focuses on what you spend, not what you earn. Sure, saving matters. But if your income is tiny, your savings will always be tiny too. Think about it this way. Two people make the same $3,000 a month. Person A focuses only on cutting costs. They cancel Netflix, skip coffee, pack lunch every day. They save an extra $200. Person B focuses on increasing income. They pick up a freelance gig, sell a small service, or monetize a skill. They make an extra $500. Which one has more power to get rich fast? Exactly, person B. Here's the key idea. Your earning potential determines your wealth ceiling. Cutting expenses lowers stress, but increasing income creates opportunities. More money means you can save more, invest more, learn new money skills, move faster toward financial freedom. Here's an example. Let's say you learn one high-value skill, like editing videos or running ads. You don't just work for your boss. You start offering that skill to multiple clients. Now you earn more per month than someone who just cut expenses for years. That's how people who know how to get rich think. They don't obsess over pennies. They focus on dollars they control by providing value. Another simple tip. Start with small wins. One extra client, one side project, one skill that pays. Even a small increase compounds fast when your cash flow is already under control. So before you worry about budgeting tricks or extreme savings hacks, ask yourself, how can I earn more this month? Once you focus on increasing income first, saving becomes effortless. And wealth building starts to feel realistic. The next step is just as important for protecting the money you already have, which brings us to the third point. Stop paying stupid interest. If you're paying high credit card interest, loan interest, or unnecessary fees, you're basically throwing money away. And no get-rich-quick strategy can fix that until you stop. Here's the truth about personal finance. One of the fastest ways to slow down how to get rich fast is letting interest eat your money. Interest is basically a penalty for not controlling your cash flow. Every month, it steals your hard-earned dollars, money that could have gone toward financial freedom or building wealth. Let's make this simple with an example. Imagine you have a $5,000 credit card balance at 20% interest. You pay the minimum each month, $150. It feels okay. Small payment, right? Wrong. It takes over 5 years to pay off. And you'll pay almost $3,000 in interest, more than half your original balance. That's money you could have invested in skills, a side hustle, or anything that actually grows your wealth. Now imagine using that same $150 a month to invest in a money skill or a side gig that earns you $500 monthly. Same payment, much bigger impact. See the difference? This is why people who know how to get rich quick focus on eliminating high-interest debt first. It's simple. Pay off high-interest credit cards first. Avoid payday loans or any toxic debt. Only borrow for assets that appreciate or create income. Interest isn't just a small fee, it's a growth killer. Even a small 10% to 15% loan can cost you years of wealth building if left unchecked. Think of interest like a leak in a bucket. You keep filling it, but water keeps leaking out. You never reach the top. Stop the leak first, then start filling. Once high-interest debt is gone, your cash flow is stronger. Every dollar you earn now can go into growth, such as how to get rich fast strategies, investments, or money skills that pay off quickly. And here's the key. Paying off bad debt isn't boring. It's freedom. It's the first step toward making your money work for you, not the banks. Once you stop paying stupid interest, it's time to make your money work automatically. Which brings us to the fourth point. Automate the right moves. If you're still manually moving money, paying bills late, or remembering to save, you're making life harder than it needs to be. Automating is the shortcut most people overlook, and it's how you start getting rich fast. Personal finance isn't about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently. Even small mistakes such as late payments, missed savings, inconsistent investing, they can destroy progress. And humans aren't perfect. That's why people who know how to get rich don't rely on memory or willpower. They automate. Automation is simple. It means setting up systems where money moves itself, without you thinking about it. For example, pay bills automatically so you never get late fees. Set up automatic transfers to savings or investments as soon as your paycheck arrives. Automate debt payments to knock out stupid interest without extra effort. The key is automation does two things. Number 1, it protects your cash. Number 2, it forces consistency. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't wait for motivation. You just do it. Automation makes your money habits like that effortless, invisible, and effective. Here's a simple illustration. Say you earn $3,000 a month. You automate $500 to go to a high-yield savings account, $300 to invest in a side project, and $200 toward debt. You don't touch it. You live your life. By the end of 6 months, your wealth grows automatically. Compare that to manual money management. You plan to save, but bills pop up, temptations appear, and by the end of the month, nothing grows. Automation is one of the most powerful money skills for how to get rich fast, because it removes friction and human error. And here's the best part. Once your system is in place, you free up energy. Energy for learning new personal finance strategies. Energy for side hustles. Energy for skill building. But automation isn't about doing everything at once. It's about focusing on the moves that truly matter, which brings us to the last and most powerful step. Focus on one wealth move for 6 months. Here's why most people never get rich fast. They chase too many things at once. If you want to get rich quick, you need focus. Laser focus. Most beginners make the same mistake. They try to do everything at once. Invest. Start a side hustle. Budget perfectly. Learn multiple skills. And after a few months, nothing sticks. Progress is slow, motivation fades, and wealth stays a dream. The secret to actually how to get rich fast isn't more effort. It's more focus. Pick one wealth move and commit to it fully for at least 6 months. Here's what that looks like in practice. Let's say you decide to start a freelance service. Instead of juggling freelance work, stock trading, and a side business at the same time, you focus only on landing clients, improving your service, and getting paid consistently. 6 months of focus. By the end, your income from this one move is strong enough to grow and compound. Or maybe you choose to invest in learning a high-income skill. You don't switch to another course every week. You master one skill, apply it, and monetize it. This is how personal finance transforms from a hobby into real results. Here's a simple illustration. Imagine planting seeds in a garden. If you scatter them everywhere and water inconsistently, few plants grow. But if you plant one seed, water it daily, and give it sunlight, it flourishes. The same principle works for wealth building. This is one of the most important money skills you can learn. Focus compounds. Momentum builds. Results appear faster. And here's the truth about get-rich-quick strategies. They don't work if you're scattered. But when you put all your energy behind one smart move, even small actions multiply into real wealth. So, if you want to change your finances in just 6 months, pick one move, stick to it, measure progress, and adjust only when necessary. Forget multitasking with your money. Focus is your real shortcut to financial freedom and learning how to get rich fast. Remember, the 6 months you commit to one move can set the foundation for wealth that lasts years, not just weeks. This is the final step in transforming your finances fast. Now it's your turn to act. If this video is useful, please share and comment. And if you like financial content like this, like and subscribe this channel. Hundreds K.